So, what should you read after you've finished The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings? Now, most would say that after finishing Lord of the Rings, you should hop right into the Silmarillion, but I'd recommend going into another book by Tolkien that is less complex and that is a great intro to the Silmarillion. So today, I'll be reviewing The Children of Hùrin by J.R.R. Tolkien, edited by Christopher Tolkien. And now, Christopher Tolkien is J.R.R. Tolkien's son, was J.R.R. Tolkien's son, and after Christopher's father died, he left behind a mass of manuscripts, and so Christopher Tolkien devoted himself to editing and publishing these manuscripts after his father's death, and so this book was actually published after its author's death, along with many others. And we can all appreciate the hard work that Christopher Tolkien put into editing his father's manuscripts, and Tolkien's handwriting was not the best. So, Christopher Tolkien went through a lot of work trying to interpret Tolkien's handwriting, but this is all a subject for another video, so I'll just move on. So, The Children of Hùrin. I really like this book. It's my favorite book. In fact, I reread it 3 times this past year. So, it takes place during the First Age of Middle-earth. Now, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings take place during the Third Age of Middle-earth, so we're talking thousands and thousands of years before Hobbits or The One Ring. So, it follows the life of Turin Turambar, who is the son of Hùrin. Now, Hùrin is the only one who defied the Dark Lord Morgoth to his face, so Morgoth placed a curse upon his children, upon the children of Hùrin. And so Morgoth, he is the dark enemy of the First Age, and he's way worse and way more powerful than Sauron. In fact, at this point, Sauron is only Morgoth's servant. So that just gives you an idea of how terrible Morgoth was. And when you dive into the Silmarillion, you'll learn a lot more about that, but then again, that's a subject for another video. This is an epic tale, filled with tragedies and epic tales of victory and loss, and Turin is sent away from his home. We follow his entire life, filled with all these tragedies and epic tales. I would definitely recommend this book. Absolutely recommend it. You should definitely read it. Absolutely. And if you have trouble with pronunciation, which you probably will have trouble with pronunciation, even I did, there is a pronunciation guide in the beginning, right before the first chapter. Not many people realize that, so I just thought I'd let you know. It's a tragic tale, beautifully written. Definitely try it. And the audiobook, I really love the audiobook of this. It is narrated by the one and only Christopher Lee, who is a renowned actor. And he actually played Saruman in the Lord of the Rings films. And he actually met Tolkien once, in a pub. And him doing the Children of Hùrin audiobook, I think, is his greatest accomplishment. If you have trouble reading or understanding this book, I would recommend listening to the audiobook while reading the book. I think it would really help you and would truly be an incredible experience. I tried it once. It was amazing. So, read this after you read Lord of the Rings and before you read the Silmarillion. It will get you ready and ease you into the Silmarillion. Middle-earth, one of the greatest fantasy worlds ever created, and this is the greatest story that takes place in it. And I'd give it 11 out of 10. Read it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed watching it, please hit that like button. I would really appreciate it, and please hit subscribe because I do book reviews every single week, and I'll also do any other thing related to books, basically. And once I hit 100 subscribers, I will be interviewing an author, so please subscribe if you want that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Farewell.